I wanted to cover how to do the final exam because it does require Respondus Lockdown Browser in order for you to take it at home. That way you don't have to come up to PJC and take it or go to a testing facility to take it. You will be able to do your final from your house. So when you're looking at the home screen, hopefully this is what it looks like. You've seen this over and over again. But if you click right here on Final Exam, it should say, Respondus Lockdown is required. Sorry, my computer's running a little bit slow today, but here we go. So you can that if you click on it, it's going to tell you that it requires Respondus Lockdown Browser. Some of you may have used this before. If you're used to taking online classes, then you'll know exactly what this is, but some of you may have never seen this before. So if you have not downloaded Lockdown Browser, the easiest thing to do is go to parisjc.edu. Let me move this frame up so you can see it. There we go. And this will take you to the home page. Go right up here to online/internet courses. And you can see you can log into your Blackboard course through here, but also these other helpful links. You can download the Respondus Lockdown Browser there. If you've never used it before or you're unsure about what it is, here's the quick start guide, just kind of walks you through how to do it. But definitely you're going to have this in order to do your final exam. So the final is open today. Go ahead and start looking through how to use Respondus Lockdown Browser. Basically, you're not going to be able to use it. You can't have any other screens used, so you can't like search in Google while you're taking the exam. The only thing that can be up on your computer when you take this exam is going to be the final. So you need to have all of your questions from the quizzes that you've taken. You need to have those either typed up and printed out or written down with the correct answers, because you're going to see questions all the way from the very first quiz that you took until the very end. And remember, there were 57 quizzes. You can go back in Revel and look at those quizzes at any time and see the correct answers. So if you accidentally forgot to do one, it's not a big deal. You can still answer it. You just won't be receiving points for it because it's past due at this point. But you can go back and you have access to those as long as you have paid and you have the full access now. Your 2-week trial, if it ran out, you're not going to be able to go back and look at these, but you still have a chance to go back until the day that you take the final and make your study guide or your cheat sheet that you will be allowed to use on the final. You can use your book, you can use your notes, anything that's going to help you do well on the final you can use. Just you can't have multiple screens on your computer, laptop, whatever opened while you're doing this. So you can't do like any Google searches in the middle of your exam. Respondus Lockdown is not going to allow you to do that. So if you do have a question, feel free to email me. If there's something wrong with the Respondus Lockdown Browser, you need to call right here, the help desk at 903-782-0496 if you're having problems with Blackboard or Respondus Lockdown Browser, or you can email them. Do not wait until the day of. Do not wait until, Monday when you're supposed to be taking this exam that's due July 11th. Don't wait until 11 o'clock to start it. You won't finish it. You need probably the full 2 hours in order to do this exam. You have 2.5 hours to complete it. Usually it takes about 2 hours, but if you have all those answers, you shouldn't take you very long to complete the exam. So hopefully that will help you in understanding how the exam is going to work. Like I said, you can take it from your house, you can take it from the library, just wherever you have a good connection. I'll be online most of that night trying to troubleshoot from my end if something goes wrong, but so far most of you are doing really, really well in the class. You're staying on top of your quizzes. Just make sure that you do all the quizzes. Do Monday of this week, which is this evening, and then remember July 4th is next Monday, and you have until Tuesday to get all of your stuff done. You also have an essay due about Manifest Destiny this week, and some of you have already gotten your essay, so good job staying on point and trying to keep everything turned in early, not waiting until the last minute to do some stuff. I greatly appreciate that when you guys do that. Good luck on the final, and if you have any problems or questions, like I said, either email myself, preferably if it's something wrong with the software, I would hope that you would call the help desk or email them, but you can always use me as a backup.